Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to go ahead and hop into the Extreme Z area again. Very controversial, I know that a lot of people are not a big fan of the Extreme Z areas. This one in particular, I didn't really like either this hero and villain extermination event, Extreme Z area, but they did do something that I liked here, right? So, before I was completely confused why Vegeta and Trunks were not a part of this. It just didn't make a lot of sense, right? Like, if you guys watched a lot of those videos I was doing and stuff at the time about Extreme Z area, like, I was just calling it out. Like, it's very bizarre that these units did not EZA area with the first three, the Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo. Well, as we have it, they added Vegeta and Trunks stage 4 and 5. Now, as of right now, stage 5 is not active. With Extreme Z area, they're doing the stupid Dragon Ball Legends model, which is where they release an event, and then as weeks go by, they add stages to it. Stupid. I hate that. Just drop the event and put all the stages out. That definitely is a much better way to do it. So right now, we could get EZA the Vegeta, right? Vegeta is solid. Both him and the Trunks are solid. Like, of all the 5 units in here, none of them, they're not, like, godly EZA units like Janemba or Blue Cow King Goku or one of these, or even, Android 17 and 18 that just recently came out. But they are solid enough to get the job done. The roster of characters we have to use is exactly the same, by the way. You must use Whis and Hachiak, and then, all the different units that awaken from the event are what you can use here. Now, the good news, global players in particular, you guys really need to take heed of this. That, like, you guys have such a huge advantage over JP knowing what units you have to prepare ahead of time. Because I would recommend, people get these units EZA'd. I think about global players' boxes and stuff like that, where some of these units can really help you, man, is like Dokkan Battlefield. We know how tough Dokkan Battlefield is. I'm telling you, a lot of players are going to struggle big time with Jiren. You're probably going to need 3-4 teams to try and take him down, I'm sure. So, getting all these units EZA'd and being prepared for that is going to be very smart in the future. So, that means you're going to have to awaken a lot of these units from this event over here, these hero and villain extermination events. Now, listen, I understand that these have, like, the worst drop rates ever. This is such an annoying event to go through, but you guys have plenty of time to get it done, and I do recommend you guys, global players, prepare in advance. Get your units, ready to go, right? So let's go ahead and hop in. They make you use Vegeta as your friend, which really isn't that big of a deal. Oh, yep, I've got a team right here. So here's the team that I was using. So Vegeta, right, has 3 key and 4 HP, attack, and defense 40%. Now, you could use any of the other Extreme Z area units here as your leader. So the Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, now Vegeta, all work. Again, Trunks does not actually get his Extreme Z area until next week. But, after he does, he would destroy this stage, right? He would murder this Vegeta. Using the characters that have already Extreme Z-Awakened is a big, smart idea. I have not actually done the Rainbow video for this Gohan or Piccolo yet. I have recorded the Goku one as of right now, but I've not uploaded it. So, I'm going to do the videos on these EZA units very, very soon. Let's go ahead and hop in. This is, like, super easy now, right? Like, Extreme Z area has never been hard, like, even since day one, right? It's never been challenging in any way. But the one thing that I did think was annoying about this is the difficulty in awakening these units, as well as, like, like putting, like, orbs and stuff like that into these units, right? It's just not great. But this time, like, all the same units, I just, like, spent, like, all of November, like, rainbowing and stuff like that. Like, they're still dominant in this event, right? So, like, I did rainbow videos for, like, most of these units, right? Like, this Int Gohan right here, I rainbowed him back in November when that Extreme Z area first came out. And it's like, now I'm completely good to go for this one, right? So, like, I didn't even have to do any preparation for this Extreme Z area right here, so that's good. Normally, I would go through this event for the first time on camera as well, but I was on the gym. I was at the gym for a couple of hours earlier on the bike. I like to spend a lot of time on the bike at the gym, and I was there for multiple hours. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just go ahead and grind up this Vegeta, get this done while I'm here, and then just kind of like go ahead and jump through the video when I get home. Now, if we take a look at the rewards here, obviously the rewards, this is another big issue that people have with Extreme Z area. I do understand this, right? The good news is, like, they haven't really replaced, like, a main EZA with Extreme Z area. This is kind of like a secondary thing they're also doing, right? Certainly the rewards could be a little bit better, especially if they're going to do it with summonable units, which all 5 of these units that awaken here are all summonable, right? So, like, I do think if, like, I thought Extreme Z area is fine. It's completely fine if it's for free-to-play units. I got no issue with it whatsoever. But if we're going to be doing summonable units like this, I really would have preferred a normal EZA. Because, you know, the rewards are good. Potential orbs, Grand Elder Kais, stones. EZAs are just very, very fulfilling with rewards. Because, you know, for this stage, right, like, the 2 stages give you a stone each. So you get 2 stones there. And then, you know, from doing missions, you get a bronze Hercule statue, a gold Hercule statue, and then 1 stone. So you get 3 stones in total for doing it. Hardly a, you know, like a really big, beautiful reward or anything like that. So I totally do understand the frustration there. And I mean, as you guys can see, this, like going through the very first stage here is the only one that, you know, maybe there's going to be, you know, not, I don't really want to say it's going to be rough or anything like that, but that's the only one where there's going to be any sort of, like, it's going to take longer than 1 turn, right? Because after you get that first Goku awakened and you have the actual, like, leader skill of the 3 key and 40% of stats, you just steamroll through this, right? And then here, like, you know, we have 3 EZA units on the team right here, so we're just easily able to just blast through it. I'll probably just go ahead. We actually are going to take 2 turns here because I just wanted to play it defensively, right? That Trunks, by the way, remember, he gets his EZA next week. I think I probably like the Trunks better than Vegeta, but I think Vegeta definitely has way higher potential. You know, that, honestly, this Trunks and Vegeta, like, both of those characters have really way better versions, right? So that's like, that Trunks has the same name as LR Trunks. Obviously, you know, if you've got him, you're going to be using him. And then Super Saiyan Vegeta, there's 50 good Super Saiyan Vegetas now that you would probably much rather be using, right? Even the Metal Cooler movie Super Saiyan Vegeta, right? Transforming Vegeta is still really, really good. So a lot of those units are ones you're going to want to use. But, I mean, this Vegeta does stack defense. So, you know, potentially in the future, if we get some sort of different, like, you know, so like we have the Legendary Goku event that ends with Int UI Goku. Let's say we get the Legendary Vegeta event that ends with AGL Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, right? Well, in that case, this TEQ Vegeta right here, he would actually be really good because he, not only does he stack defense every single super attack, but he has this weird passive here where he gets 30% attack at the start of a turn if he has 80% HP or less, and then that's added on to his 3 key and 70% attack and defense he gets at the start of turn anyway. So this Vegeta has actually kind of like an interesting passive like that. So, you know, in like a crazy long difficult event like that, he's going to be very interesting. He also does get a 7% chance to perform a crit up to 35%. I may actually do a video with this guy in the Legendary Goku event, just because even though he's tech, what is his defense at the rainbow level? Let me take a look, because we have the friend right here. Oh, he's not rainbow. Duh. This guy, yeah, the friend is not rainbowed. His defense is 10,800, so not great, but not horrible. Well, I mean, it's good. He has a good defensive stat, right? Yeah, actually, that is pretty decent. So, I mean, by the time you get to Int UI Goku, I would say this Vegeta, if you're keeping him on main rotation, certainly he's not going to be taking damage from Int UI Goku's normal attacks, right? It's going to take a super attack to take him down. So that's good. I'll probably try and I might do Vegeta's Rainbow Showcase right away. It's going to be a bit of an annoying one to make, though, because I'm probably going to have to do it in, like, the Legendary Goku event, because, again, you have to have, like, 4 turns under 80% HP, which, you know, in, like, Dokkan events these days, doesn't happen. Like, Dokkan events, I mean, I guess the Android 13 boss, he actually does do a crazy amount of damage in that final stage, but that's only in the final stage, right? Like, he hits like a pussy up until that final stage. Then all of a sudden, you know, he's supering you for 230k and massively lowering your defense. It's just crushing you. But until then, you know, it's not really crazy. All right, I'm probably just going to finish this up here. Like, previously with these Extreme Z areas, I was going through with, like, many different units, like, and just curve stomping it. But, you know, Global, I assume, is going to have the same sort of release schedule as this one. So, like, they're going to eat, like, by the time this Vegeta gets his Extreme Z area, I mean, you probably should have the Gohan or Goku or Piccolo or anything like that easy aid. And once they're easy aid, like, they're too strong for this event, as you guys could see. Like any turn we had Gohan and Piccolo, they were just crushing this Vegeta. Like, it's not a difficult event at all. I do actually, we can go down here. I do have Vegeta finished. If we go down here, I have him all the way easy aid, max level, SA-15, all that. So I will do a video on him very soon. He's, again, an interesting unit. I guess it's just one of those things, right? Like, he used to be, like, borderline one of the worst TWARs in the game. And now there's actual good aspects to him, right? Like, he does raise defense. He does have, you know, attack and defense and key from his passive and all that. So they did a good job. Even if they don't make some of these easy units super mega top tier, they still make them very usable. Like, if you're a free-to-play player, you've got this guy Rainbowed, he becomes a really good option, like seriously. So it's still smart to do these easy areas, even though I know a lot of people don't like them, right? So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.